Welcome to The Eye. This is live at the Potato Expo here in Austin, Texas. It's the 11th Potato Expo. With me is John Keeling, who is the man who put this together, who created this. John, again, congratulations.
Thank you.
I walked around the show floor early this morning. People are just coming in after the ribbon cutting, but it's, as always, a huge success, even before it gets started.
Well, and I'll tell you, Phil, what makes it successful is the people that come, obviously, just in terms of numbers, but it's who they are and the affection they have for each other. The potato industry is an amazing industry. People enjoy each other's company, they enjoy each other's camaraderie, they enjoy sharing ideas, and there's just, anywhere you go, like particularly the bar last night, there was a lot of buzz and there is a lot of excitement, a lot of energy, so that's what makes it happen here.
Well, in fact, you know, we weren't invited to the bar, but we went to another bar down the street last night, but the excitement in the hotel lobby bar was phenomenal. I mean, you couldn't even hear it. The sound was deafening, and everybody, you know, shaking hands and hugging each other because they hadn't seen each other for a year.
Right.
So this is great.
No, it's an important event from a business perspective. It's also an important event from a social perspective. I mean, if you look at agriculture, we're continuing to get less and less people involved. Less and less people growing more and more acres. And so the importance of those people to everybody in the industry grows as they become smaller. So it's pretty exciting, and also weather's been pretty dadgum good.
Yeah.
So that's nice. Yeah.
So, you know, and you're a Texas boy.
Yes.
So you love the fact that we're in Austin this year.
I do love the fact that we're in Austin. I came to Austin before I was actually born. First time.
I don't think you can do that.
Yes, you can. My mother brought me. But before I was born, my grandmother lived here for over 80 years, and so I came here a lot, and I've always liked it. It's hard to imagine what Austin has become, the size and scope of it, but it's a high-energy town. And in a minute, I know you're going to ask me to give me a chance to talk about it, but I want to talk about, we got a great speaker coming, Roy Spence, who is a Texas native and an Austin native, who's going to really epitomizes the excitement that you're going to feel. You're going to enjoy him yourself personally, I'm sure.
So I also want to go back to your family for a second.
Okay.
So your family has a long history in Texas. You know, your dad was a famous, not your dad, your grand uncle, I think was a famous sheriff.
My great uncle was a famous sheriff.
Yeah.
He was actually shot while on duty in 1898. But yeah, no,
for political reasons.
For political reasons.
For
political. He was ambushed and shot for political reasons. My family came here in about 1840s and been here a long time. My brother still lives here. My sister live here, and they're all coming to Expo, which is fun too.
Yeah.
So no, I do enjoy Texas, and it's a place apart.
So behind us is the Innovation Hub. So you started this, I guess, 2 or 3 years ago, and we have, I think it's over 20 different presentations. So today we're going to get started at 1 o'clock, insights into metam-sodium movement in soil, how to improve application patterns. And I just want to point out that one of the important things about the Potato Expo is this is for the growers. This is to educate them. This is where they come every year to talk about water and soil health as well as potatoes. And it really becomes, you know, the master's degree, if you would, for farmers. And this year, I just saw a report that came out a couple months ago that we're seeing more younger farmers than ever before, more educated than ever before. And as technology is playing a bigger role in farming, whether it's drones, whether it's water conservation, farmers are really stepping up.
There's no question about it. Two things. One is, the age is, we're getting younger and younger here at Expo, which is a good thing. But the technology,
you mean we're getting
you
younger?
and I are not.
Okay.
No, they can.
I just want to check.
They can see that. This is they can. There's an audio and video on this, right? So they can see this. But the age of the group here is getting younger, which is a good thing. But on the technology side, I was talking to a grower yesterday, and he was telling me that they were using infrared sensing to measure appropriate water levels during irrigation. And I thought, wow, that's cutting edge. Mm-hmm. When did you start that, 2 or 3 years ago? And he says, no, 30 years ago. So things that to most people would seem, even people close to industry, would seem like to be really out there in the forefront are things that these guys incorporated a long time ago. Yeah, the level of technology that they've adopted to continue to become more and more efficient. We're growing about the same amount of acres of potatoes that we were growing 25 or 30 years ago, the same amount of acres, and we're producing 3 times as many potatoes. So the productivity of what these guys do, the technology that they bring to bear is impressive, and that you see it on display throughout the trade show area.
And also, I was talking to a farmer, not a potato farmer, about 2-3 weeks ago, and she was telling me that because of drones and so on, she can not only water, but also fertilizer and so on, do it within a 2-inch square. And she has something like 14,000 acres.
Yeah, the precision agriculture. And the other thing about precision agriculture, it has a sustainability side too, because when you're going through the field in that precise manner, you cover the field more quickly. You take less miles of driving in a tractor to get the same job done. So it's improving your sustainability. So yeah, what they do is pretty amazing in terms of. In fact, they read books in the tractor and now.
Yeah.
Because the
on their cell phone.
The tractor's doing all the work. In fact, when you want to call and talk to a farmer, you can catch him when he's plowing the field. It's a great time for it.
Yeah, and I've been looking around to see if there's any drones just like floating around here, but I don't think they allow us.
No drones, no drones. And even we're now involved in how drones will be regulated and what will be required to be used, and we want to see sensible rules there so that farmers can use them. The technology that are being developed to be used with drones, where they can sense and find disease plants, all those kinds of things. That it's just amazing where we're going to go with all that.
Well, John, congratulations on another great Potato Expo.
Thank you, Phil, for being at another Potato Expo.
No, it's always great. Love being here. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, and John will be back tomorrow, giving us a recap of everything that we're doing.
What time will I be back tomorrow?
You're, I think, the last slot tomorrow.
The last one. Okay, perfect.
To give us a recap.
Perfect.
You open it up, you close it down. We have a great reception tonight. We also have the Spud Nation Throwdown at 5 o'clock today, and it's going to be the best Spud Nation Throwdown ever. We're going to be live streaming it, again, on Facebook Live as well as on YouTube. So if you're not here in Austin, join us online, and if you are here in Austin, make sure you're here for the Spud Nation Throwdown, because also there's a rumor that there's free cocktails.
That could be the way it always worked. Free beer tomorrow. It could be one of those kind of deals. But anyway, we'll see how it works.
John,
Thank you,
thanks
Phil.
again. Congratulations. Okay, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.